Hi and welcome to Projects and Things. My name's Yves. This week we're going to screen print a t-shirt, and the method that I use is incredibly cheap. It's very simple, it's just a tiny bit time consuming. This project is actually a present for a channel called Make Something, and the guy who runs the channel is called David Picciuto, who has one of the best musical puns ever in a YouTube video. So I decided to pay homage to him. So in order to make this project, first you need an idea. So I mocked up my idea in Photoshop, flipped my laptop around and simply traced the design over the screen. Then we take this line drawing and start cutting it out to make a stencil which can later be used for painting. Then you need a t-shirt on which to print your idea and then a few very simple items. The stencil I like to make out of some slightly thicker drawing paper. So you can just get some sheets of A4 paper that are a little bit thicker. Mine says 190 grams. That means anything to you. And that you're gonna cut out. And I ended up using two knives. One is a swivel knife. It actually turns around to follow curved lines. And the second one is a straight X-Acto knife to do all these straight lines. You can definitely do the whole project with a straight knife. You just then have to kind of bend your hand a bit more. To cut out the stencil, you need a cutting board or whatever surface that you can destroy, and it doesn't matter. Then you have your stencil, you stick that on a t-shirt with a piece of tape. You put a backer board on it so it doesn't bleed through to the other side. And then you paint the thing. And painting in this case is done with white textile paint, which costs a few euros or a few dollars per bottle, a small brush, and a toothpick, or anything that's pointy. You can use this to hold down the stencil in places where you need to, and also to make tiny accents, tiny dots on the eye, or anything that's a point, basically. I noticed in my line drawing that certain items that were inside letters like O's and E's were going to fall out after I cut them. So I basically drew some dividing lines in the stencil so everything sticks together, and then later those will be painted in when the stencil is removed. The next step after painting that I did was remove the stencil and wash the t-shirt in warm water to remove some excess paint and wrinkles from the shirt, and it's now drying on my heater as we speak. The final step will be packing this up and sending it over to David, because a lot of comments mentioned that he should get one of these shirts, and I figured out he deserves one, so it's coming, David. So thank you very much for watching. If you like these things I do, then please consider subscribing. There's a button down below to do so. I also have other videos you can watch all about making stuff. You can see these over here. So until next time, bye.